Hello ladies and gentlemen again. Welcome back to my channel where I provide summary of books. So, in the previous video, we covered with part 3 of chapter 2 of Rich Dad and Poor Dad. In this video, I'm gonna cover with part 4, which gonna be the last part of the chapter 2 for Rich Dad and Poor Dad. So, in the previous videos, we wrapped up with the cash flow pattern, which helps to sustain or to grow with your wealth. Also, we covered up with the rat race cycle, which is responsible to make the people get stuck or to get trapped in that cycle for their lifetime. Also, we understood the financial statements because of which the rich get richer and the middle class struggles. Now, in this video, we gonna see that how middle class struggles. Now, the reason why middle class still struggles because they don't have the financial freedom. Their income is mainly from their job. Let their income is very high, but they still need to pay the taxes, the maintenance, and because of which they get trapped in the rat race cycle. Because of which they try to flex or they try to show their richness, which they are not actually. They start to buy the liabilities like house, cars, homes, etc. And they try to flex their richness, but they are actually not. Now, the real key insight is here when people do the job, they don't make the stairs to grow themselves. For example, if people work in company, they don't make themselves to get the payment. They're actually making their company owner or stakeholder to become rich. If a people work in government sector, they don't make themselves to get the payment. They are actually working for government to pay the taxes and bills. If people working in a banking sector, they don't make themselves to get the payment. They are actually working for the bank to clear the loans and interest. Now, the author is describing here the definition of wealth. According to the author, the wealth is not determined by how much money you have or how much money you earn by working. The wealth is determined by how much money you have to survive without working. So basically, the author is describing about the passive income here, that you don't need to work to earn for your income. Like, you don't need to depend on your income. So what are the final takeaways for the chapter 2? Let us see into that. Let us dive into that. Focus on building income generating assets. Reduce your liabilities and expenses. Reinvest your income to grow your wealth. Financial freedom actually comes when your assets pay for your life. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was all about Rich Dad Poor Dad in chapter 2. From the next video, we're gonna continue with chapter 3 of Rich Dad and Poor Dad. Until that, goodbye, be financially strong, and be awakened.